Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we have another LEGO Dimensions video for you. This one happens to be a Spook Central Adventure, which is the Ghostbusters level pack story mode. And yes, we're going to get a trophy achievement called I Ain't Afraid of No Ghost. We're going to get a gold brick for completing the level. And so this is our story video, and we're just going to go ahead and showcase a lot of the cutscenes. We're going to make our way through the level and show you what's going on for all those of you who have not yet purchased this, or maybe might not ever purchase this. But this does require the Ghostbusters level pack. You can see we got Peter Venkman on our toy pad here, and here soon we'll get the Ecto-1 and the Ghost Trap out. But first we're going to select Ghostbusters from the level area select here. And once we got that all accounted for, we're going to jump into our portal and roll right into a cutscene. So, see you on the other side of the cutscene.
This is hot, Ray. Somebody blows their nose and you want to keep it?
Listen, you smell something?
So what do we do?
Okay, I have a plan. I know exactly what to do.
Get her!
Hello, Ghostbusters. Yes, of course they're serious. You do? Uh-huh. Well, just give me the address. Yes, of course. Oh, they'll be totally discreet. Thank you. We got one!
All right, well, for those of you who've seen Ghostbusters the movie, that's going to hit home because there was a lot of scenes directly from the original movie, which is pretty sweet, including even original audio captured from that. So a lot of the stuff we hear are, audio takes right from the movie, which is sweet. All right, butt slam on the left-hand side to build the handhelds to get up to this upper level, then butt slam in that box, hiding under this little, I don't know, it's a ladder, I guess, and finish building the handhelds and make your way all the way up and around, and all the way up top we find out, guess what? The proton pack melts gold, so we don't need the old heat ray. No, well, I guess maybe it is a heat ray. Anyhow, go ahead and destroy the gold and flip the switch, which is going to take the electricity away, giving us the ability to jump up and swing around on the rope, or electricity. I don't know what that is. It's some sort of a electric rope. And we'll swing on that, and we pull down some pieces, which allow us to build up what looks like Ray's suit, huh? Oh, no, it's Egon's. My bad. Ray was standing there waiting for him. So, all right, over on the right-hand side, we find some more gold. So we'll go ahead and melt that with our proton pack and follow the stud trail up and around. And here we find ourselves doing a little shimmying across the board, and we find a checkerboard path. So we push the box down, and we find some more bits, and guess what? That was kind of an awkward landing there, but we get back up nonetheless, and oh yeah, now we got Ray's suit. So once they're both built, we're going to get the old official check mark, and it's going to trigger off this little scene here. Watch this. Oh, booyakashow. What's that? Any ideas what that might be? I got one guess. Go ahead and jump onto the icon, and we're going to go ahead and skip right through that. You don't need to watch us build it. So we got that all built up now, and look at that. Now, Ray goes crazy. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but he sprays and destroys a bunch of the HQ storage, but it gives us some bricks to build. So we're going to build those up into a vehicle treadmill here. Now we can hop into the old Ecto-1 and fill up the old treadmill meter here, which we'll do right about now. All right. Did you guys already check out our unboxing speed build gameplay video for this level pack? Pretty sweet stuff. Reese did an awesome job. If you haven't, check it out. All right, fill the meter. We're going to go ahead and jump into another cutscene here. Woo-hoo.
Well, this is great.
I hope we could take care of this quietly.
Yes, sir. Don't worry. We handle this kind of thing all the time. You know, it's just occurred to me we really haven't had a completely successful test of this equipment.
So now we get introduced to the ghost trap, and we start off by taking out this big old group of ghosts, and it looks like we're maybe crossing some streamage there, maybe kind of close, I don't know. Anyhow, once we get them all grouped up, there is an icon that pops up with Peter's face on it. Walk up to it, and it'll actually take you through the build instructions to build the old ghost trap, and then look at that, bloody! It opens up and sucks them right on in, and gives us a bunch of studs too. So hey, the old stud requirement for this is very possible, especially if you've got the 2X red brick on. We turned it off because we figured we'd go ahead and knock them all out in our free play. Anyhow, use your proton pack to melt the gold door and advance into the next cutscene.
There it is, on the ceiling.
You guys have no idea how awesome this is for me. You know, I've wanted a Lego Ghostbusters game for a long time, and I know that this isn't a full game, but it is a full Lego Ghostbusters experience, and I loved every second of it so far. And, oh, to the, all right, moving along here. Slimer's flying around, and you guys need to actually target him, and he'll knock into both the left and the right chandelier that is just filled with slime. He spins around and actually removes the slime, giving us access to go ahead and shoot it. Both of them gone. He actually hides behind the middle one, which requires us to do a little bit more legwork. We're going to butt slam the piano in the far left front corner here. That gives us access to some bricks that we can go ahead and build up into a vehicle treadmill. We'll hop down the old Ecto one here and get our on, and look at that. It spins to win and pulls that chandelier down, revealing Slimer, and he takes off, but he leaves a couple of his buddies behind, which we're going to go ahead and use our proton pack for. So get your on and get them all corralled. And once that meter's full, you can see that the trap opens up. Now you can either bring the trap to them, or you can move them around and control them over to the trap. So that's kind of nice. As you saw, we steered them over to our trap, and they went away. So they left us a table that we could smash and build into a jump pad for the vehicle. And we'll go ahead and jump on through to the other side. Uh-oh, Slimer's, what, food fight? Food fight! All right, Slimer's hiding out, and what we need to do here is we need to slam both of these tables that we're standing in between and build up a nice cake that Slimer will then hide behind, and you'll see here in a second. So a couple of butt slams and some quick building here, and there we go. It's cake. Yay. All right, so now that it's built, go ahead and get your blast on, and it knocks Slimer back. And I will say that it might be different for you. So although he's on the right for us, he might be in the middle or the left for you. And I know this because I've seen this level played 2 different times, and both times it was different. So anyhow, we'll get to that in just a second. First, you got to corral all these ghosts flying around up and above. This one was a little bit more work. You actually had to, well, at least for us, it seemed as though we had to steer our rays around and, our beams. And eventually we got everybody. So if you find it's not filling up the meter, maybe move your beams back and forth to the left and right. And eventually you'll fill up the meter and gain access. And once we get through, God, it's like popcorn going on right there. Pow, 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 pow. Anyhow, we destroyed the far right one. I said the left one a minute ago, but it was the right one, my bad. And we actually chased him off behind the bar here. It gave us a couple of pieces that we can build up. And it turns out to be a blender and some sort of a turnstile here? I don't know. Anyways, we fire up the old blender, and it scares old Slimer up and knocks him down for the count. And we go over and blast him one more time, which knocks him off this back wall. Ooh, a bluesy. And we're going to go ahead and follow him over to the right-hand side of the room. Now, you can destroy these gold ones, and at least gives you 1 poiple. I didn't do the other one just for the time's sake. And we're going to go ahead and blast this group of ghosts in front of the big Slimer mural there. That's pretty amazing photorealistic painting there, huh? And all right, you can see we've got them all corralled, and we're moving them over and blast them into that trap, and we'll go ahead and melt this gold wall with our proton laser. And all right, booyaka shout. Oh, look who's hiding behind there. It's Slimer. We'll go ahead and blast him, and he bounces around in there. And now we can actually go ahead and, oh, he comes over and he slimes this table. So go ahead and slime it, and look at that. There's actually another icon here, so we'll hop on that. This one's a little different. You actually have to spam the circle button. At least it was for us. It might be the B button for you if you're on the Xbox. Not sure what it is on the old Wii, sorry. And, oh, all right, so eventually you'll fill up the meter, and he'll get in the trap. That's right, get in the trap. We're out of here.
What is it? Will there be any more of them?
Sir, what you had there was what we refer to as a focused, non-terminal repeating phantasm, or a Class 5 full roaming vapor.
Real nasty one, too.
Thanks so much.
Coming for a one Class 5 full roaming vapor.
All right, so next we actually get to roll the Ecto-1 through town and try to make it back to our HQ. But there's a few little puzzles along the way, and there are lots of things that you can destroy and lots of studs that you can grab as well along the way. So, like I said, we're not going to grab all those. We didn't want to waste your time watching it. But as you're driving along, eventually you come to this little construction site. And as you can see, we don't recommend trying to drive through it. Now, if you got a flying character, of course, you can fly across. But we're going to go ahead and finish this puzzle. Simply jump up on the left-hand handheld down on the bottom left side of your screen. This drops the bucket and gives us some pieces to build up this checkerboard path. Holy cow, that was hard to say. And we're going to go ahead and be able to push the old oot-hoose down and into the water. That's kind of sketchy. Look, it's nice and steamy, too. We'll go ahead and blast the driver of the other front loader there. He lifts the bucket up and gives us a handheld to jump to, and we make our way across. Now you can simply respawn the Ecto-1, and we're back rolling again. Now, there are a series of these little jump pad things, or speed pads, I should say. And there are, again, lots of more things to smash and more studs to grab. And eventually we come to this little, I'm not sure what that is. There's a gargoyle there, and we knock it over, and this police officer comes out. Now, it's been a while since I've watched Ghostbusters 1. I actually watched Ghostbusters 2 yesterday because I thought this was going to have a lot to do with the second movie. And I didn't remember the second movie at all. So I watched that one instead of the first one. But I don't remember a police officer ever being entrapped in, like, a gargoyle. But, all right, so keep on driving. We eventually come to this scene where these two buses are crashed. There's a couple of cops standing here, and maybe the mayor, too, it looks like. And we'll go ahead and destroy a cop car sitting there. Notice they didn't seem to take notice of that. And we'll build up the remaining blocks into a jump pad, and we'll jump right on up and over, grabbing some studdage and making our way. I think it smashes through the buses, too, does it not? Yep, it clears the path. And, ooh, pizza. And, oh, right. That's one thing we haven't seen yet is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I wonder if we'll see any TMNT in LEGO Dimensions. That would be interesting, huh? I'm not sure they own the rights to that. I think the rights belong to somebody else right now. All your rights belong to someone else. Ooh, backwards driving all the way. Oh, inside we go.
Today, ghosts and ghost busting. Alleged ghost sightings and related supernatural occurrences have been reported across the entire tri-state area.
Still making headlines all across the country, the Ghostbusters are at it again.
Oh, Dan, it's you.
Oh, hi. Yes, Lucy, it's me.
I was just exercising. I taped 20-minute workout on my machine, played it back in high speed, so it only took 10 minutes. I got a great workout. Okay, so I'll see you later, huh? I'll give you a call.
That's strange. I don't believe this. Will you please leave? Okay.
Well, I gotta get some sleep. I'm dying.
You don't look good.
I don't?
Well, you look better.
Hey, that looks pretty familiar, huh? If you guys played through the main story of the LEGO Dimensions starter pack, you might remember that in one of the levels, we actually find ourselves inside the Ghostbusters HQ. And it looks a little different this time. It's a little bit more colorful and a little bit more things to do here, a little different anyways. And as you can see, we slammed some stuff on the left and built up a switch. On the right, we slammed everything in the corner, and it actually built up this terminal. So we're going to flip the switch on the terminal, and it actually moves open. Oh, look at that. And by pressing both of them, it gives us access to this gold. We're going to go ahead and melt that, which gives us a switch. And now, oop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop. It powers it up, and we are good to go. Now we can see that we actually have this this little circle there waiting for us, and you need to pick up the old ghost trap and slam it in there, and it takes us away into a pretty monumental moment of the movie.
Cease and desist all commerce order, seizure of premises and chattels, ban on the use of public utilities for non-licensed waste handlers, and a federal entry and inspection order.
Do you want some coffee?
You shut that thing down, and we are not going to be held responsible for whatever happens. No, we won't be. Shut it up. Responsible.
I've quit better jobs than this.
I've never seen anything like this before.
This is Winston Zedmore. He's here about the job.
Beautiful, you're hired. Ray Stats, Pete Beckman. Welcome aboard.
Oh no! So look at that, all the ghosts are out, and you know, nobody wants to believe in the Ghostbusters being needed, so we're gonna show them. And there's actually another drive through the town, and we find ourselves fighting a whole bunch of random ghosts here. And you can see we got them all corralled. We're gonna drop the trap, and that's right, we pull them on in and roll on out, getting a bunch of studs. Now there are a bunch of these little moments where we can attack these ghosts along the way. Most of them just give you studs. Some of them actually are required to get through into the story. This being one of them. As you can see, we can't drive through this giant sign, unfortunately, so we got to take care of these guys. So we'll hop out of our Ecto-1 and get our blast on. We're going to drop a trap first. And all right, we'll start fill up our meter here. And then, again, you can actually, once they're all corralled, you can stop using your beam. You can go pick up your trap and move it right under them, or you can simply try to steer them around with your proton pack beam. So we found it easier to steer them around, but you might find it's a little weird. The controls are a little bit different, so we're going to keep on keeping on. We blasted right by some more ghosts there, and oh, we finally come to another one that's required here. This one's pretty easy. Basically, they've got the, they've haunted our jump, and we need to corral them and trap them. So once we get them inside the trap, we'll go ahead and be able to make our jump across. Oh, look at that. That wasn't very nice. Looked like we had hydraulics on our Ecto-1 there. And all right, we jump across, and oh, that was weird. Why did it take us back there for a second? I promise that wasn't a bad edit. That was the game. Anyhow, we're just driving along here. We're going to keep on keeping on. We skipped another little group of ghosts there. Oh, another moment that is in need here. So we could see we got this little bus stop stand here is haunted now. So we're going to go ahead and zap it. And eventually we get them all corralled, and we get them in the trap. We actually find some bricks that we can build into a jump pad. So get ready. Hold on tight. All right, we are now across. And we passed some more ghosts. You can see that bench was haunted back there. We ain't got no time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. See, there's more pizza, too. I don't remember. And I don't remember this, either. You guys remember this big train being thrown into the street? There's a few things that I think were just added to the game. I don't remember this being in either the first or second movie. And, of course, I haven't seen the new reboot. Or I guess that's what it is, the reboot, isn't it? It's all female cast. Anyhow, hey, what do you guys want to see that we haven't seen so far in LEGO Dimensions? We've seen Ghostbusters, we've seen Back to the Future, so a lot of like staple requests that people have been wanting over the years have had a part of LEGO Dimensions. Is there anything else that you'd like to see? Leave us a comment down below. Not that we have any power, but we're just curious as to what you guys would like to see. You know, and who knows, maybe one of these days we will have a nice relationship with TT or Warner Brothers and be able to tell them your feedback. Who knows? Anyhow, we're going to keep on keeping on driving. We get to the end here, and we get to this little moment where we see a shock terminal, but it disappears, and it turns into this weird, like, I don't know, don't touch shock terminal. Anyways, we got to shoot the gold door in the back of the ambulance. It gives us the bricks needed to go ahead and, oh, look at that. It's a ghost trap. What do they call those? A ghost trap containment unit, which means we have to have a full ghost trap in order to use it. So although we've trapped a bunch of ghosts along the way here, we do not currently have any ghosts in our trap, and I think we really just need to contain all these ghosts. So we'll go ahead and fill up our meter, get them all corralled, and slurp them right on into that ghost trap there, and tractor beam. And once we got it full, we'll go ahead and walk over, press the icon indicated, and it takes us away. All right, so the boys have left us behind, and we find a few ghosts floating around in the hallway, so we'll go ahead and get our zap on. And once we fill that meter up, we'll go ahead and pull them on and drop them in the trap. And we take a few more steps, and uh-oh, rot-row. You guys remember this from the movie, don't you? Yeah, they get attacked in the apartment building by these gargoyles that have come to life. So we'll go ahead and zap these guys too. We try a few different methods of attack there, and eventually we get by them. Really, I think you just need to zap them twice each. And as we make our way down the hallway, we notice that there's this gold radiator on the right and a couple of weird lights. So we destroy all of them. And we actually get some bouncing bricks out of it, but as we get a little bit further down the hallway, it kicks this cinematic scene where the doorway we wanted to go into is blocked off, and these ghosts are haunting the end of the hallway. So build up the pieces we got from the radiator and those lights into a magnet, and then we can go ahead and zap these guys too. So, all right, we filled it all up. Now, where's our trap? It's a trap. All right, we need a trap. We got to go ahead and grab it. Now we steer them right on over and slam dunk them in there, and we'll go ahead and make it through the crack into yet another little mini cutscene.
This looks extraordinarily bad.
Look at all the junk food. Slow down. Chew your food.
Girl.
It's Gozer.
Well, whatever it is, it's got to get by us.
Right.
Oh no, it's Gozer. All right, we start off by being attacked by Gozer. She's got her grasp on us. We have to move our character around on the toy pad, and you might notice that there's these two gold little bricks on either side, kind of creating these weird statues. We're going to go ahead and destroy both of those. The first one on the right, well, they both actually build up these little turnstile things here. We're going to push around on the green side, and then it actually reveals a shock panel. Now, Gozer is actually shooting electricity at us, so we just stand behind it, and she will fill up the meter for us. Now, you can pull out like an ACU unit or somebody with the ability of electricity to fill them up too, but it doesn't really help or hurt you either way. But before destroying Gozer, because like she'll fill up the meter and she's kind of shocked right now, but we're going to go ahead and take advantage of her being down and out, and so rather than attack her, we're going to drop that left gold bar there, build it up into the left turnstile, and then we'll go ahead and zap her. She zaps the terminal on the right and then moves over to the left, and we thought we were going to skip some time there, but really she sends out a bunch of gargoyles to come get us, so we're gonna have to deal with those. I think that's what those are. What are those? Aren't gargoyles. What are those called? Those are called terror dogs, I think is what they call. I know that one of them is supposed to be like Zool, I believe, like because we see him, and one of them has a name, but obviously there's a lot more of them on the roof for the game purpose. But in the movie, I think it's Zool, I think, and terror dog. I don't know. You guys tell me down below in the comments. You guys are always good about correcting me. I probably could pause it and go look it up on Google and have an accurate, but you guys are better at that. So go ahead and correct me. And all right, so we zap all of these terror dogs. That's what I'm going to call them for now. So forgive me if I got those wrong. We'll go ahead and zap them all, and eventually she bounces over to the left-hand side, and this is when ideally you'd take out the other gold pillar or whatever. But yeah, now we've already got that all handled, so she's going to go ahead and get the zap on. See, I guess you could have sped things up by zapping it with an ACU unit. And, ooh, bright light. And we'll go ahead and zap her now. Bzzzt. And watch this. You think we got one more thing to do because she's got one heart left, but nope. She zaps our zapper and then bounces out. And this is where it gets a little squirrely. If you guys have seen the movie, you'll probably remember this. We neutralize her or newtonize her? I don't remember how he says that. But anyhow, she's not gone. She's getting ready to take on a different form. And I won't ruin it for you if you haven't seen it, but it's pretty awesome. And we find all about it out in a cutscene that starts in about 3, 2... All right, my counting was off. It doesn't start quite yet. We got a lot of things falling from the sky. And ready? Here we go. Let's count it down again. 3, 2...
Whoa! Whoa! The traveler has come. Nobody choose anything! Did you choose anything?
No.
Did you?
My mind is totally blank.
I didn't choose anything! I couldn't help it. It just popped in there.
What? What just popped in there?
I tried to think.
Look!
No, it can't be.
What is it?
It can't be.
What did you do, Ray? It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. There's something you don't see every day.
I'll never forget the first time I saw this movie as a kid. Oh, that was so awesome, you know. And the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, that was a pretty big, you know, marketing campaign at the time too. You know, marshmallows were, I guess, on the low side of selling, and they came up with this great Stay Puft Marshmallow Man thing, and it worked out great for the movie too. So, woo! Anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and avoid a bunch of the Stay Puft attacks. Basically, he just swings his arms around and slams down and creates these kind of like earthquake-like moments. I don't remember how many there are, at least 3. And eventually, he actually reaches down and pulls up this giant gold tanker, and we take it out. Oh, that's right. He shoots his little minions at us, too, which I believe this is what we'll see in, I think it's either Wave 4 or I think it's Wave 5, actually, when the Stay Puft Marshmallow Fun Pack comes out. But that's kind of what I expect the Stay Puft Marshmallow minifig to look like, is those little guys there. And there's that gold tanker I promised, and as you can see, we go ahead and blast it, and it sets his left arm on fire, and we're going to kind of rinse and repeat this. It's the old rule of 3 again, people. He's going to swing at us a few times. We're going to dodge those. Then he's going to spew out a bunch of those mini marshmallow men, and we're going to go ahead and take those guys out with a few butt slams. And then another tanker comes up with the right hand. Oh, that's right. He blasts his hand at us, too. And conveniently, he grows it back. That's nice. That must be nice, huh? All right, here comes some more guys. Oh, look at that. A butt slam for all 3. Ooh, all 3 there, too. What you got? That's all you got? 6 guys? I took them all out with 2 butt slams. All right, another tanker shows up on the right. This one's more of a car, I guess. Go ahead and blast that one, but that'll take out his right arm. Now both arms are on fire, but as we know, it's the rule of 3, so we got to wait for one more thing. Oh, we knock him off the back, but he's not done yet. He pops back up, and he's completely on fire, as is the side of the building. And I believe he spits out a couple more mini marshmallow men. Yeah, oh, that's right, he gives the old, oh, that's right, hold on, spam that button so you don't get blown off. That's some, I wonder if that smells good or not. You know, normally breath is bad, especially of this caliber, of this large of a monster, but he's a marshmallow. I mean, come on, that was probably pretty delightful, if I'm being honest. All right, so he spits a few marshmallows out at us, and oh, we got mini guys? Nope, no mini guys, just a bunch of exploding marshmallows, and wait for it. Well, mini guys, here we go. Butt slam, butt slam, butt slam. Yeah, that one took a couple extra butt slams. All right, that time he sent out 3 mini marshmallow men. We took them all out, and last but not least, there's one more tanker. Booyakashow! And it's going to take us into a final cutscene, and then we're actually... Oh, yeah, that's right. Psych! We actually have to... when you see the stars floating around up there like you see, you have to build up a car ramp. We're going to go ahead and jump it, and once we jump our Ecto-1 into him, that'll actually take us into the final cutscene, which we'll see at the end totals here. So, booyakashow!
Somebody turn on the lights! Who are you guys?
We're the Ghostbusters.
I love this town!
I ain't afraid of no ghost. The level is complete. All right, that's enough of that. We got lots of studs, and the level is complete, and now we can come back and play it in free play. And, you know, like we told you in the beginning, we fell a little bit short. We actually avoided a lot of the studs just because, and we went ahead, and we got the 1 gold brick for completing the level, and now we can continue. Normally, we leave it at this, and we go to the final screen, but we wanted to show you this. When you continue, it actually takes you into the Ghostbusters hub world, and look at that. You can actually cycle through all of the Ghostbuster characters now. So we have access to all 4 of them. So you start as Peter Venkman. We're going to go ahead and switch to Ray Stantz. Now, keep in mind, too, all of the characters have the same effect. So they all have the same special where they spin around, and they all have the proton pack on. So they don't do anything different, you know, like... but they do talk different. So it's kind of like the old Doctors and have the different regenerations, but it's like all of the Ghostbusters. So you can see we got Egon, and oh, look at that, woohoo! We got them all. So we are all there, and with that being said, we're going to go ahead and switch right back to Peter one last time. Thank you, Winston. We're going to move along now. Oh, and that's that. You know what this screen means? That's going to wrap it up for LEGO Dimensions Ghostbusters Level Pack Story. And we rung off that I ain't afraid of no ghost trophy achievement. And hopefully you guys found this video fun and entertaining. And if you did, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, or comment, vote, subscribe down below. Of course, HappyThumbsGaming.com is available for your viewing pleasure too. We have product and gaming reviews there, as well as trophy achievement guides. So check it out. As for me, that's it. I'm going to move on out. I got some more work to do. I got more videos. If you guys have any requests or anything, let us know. We'd love to hear it. Next week, LEGO Avengers. Oop, time dated this video. Anyhow, O to the A. As always, until next time.